Hello and welcome to episode 9 of season 3 of The Bath to Glory here on the Tacticali YouTube channel. We're getting through to the business end of our first season in the National League. We're well and truly in the fight for the title, but we've also got another piece of silverware that we could be fighting for, and a trip to Wembley that will be decided in today's episode. So let's jump into Football Manager 26 and see what happens. So as you can see in the National League, our form has slightly slipped and we are down to third place in the table and 4 points off Altrincham, who lead the way. We are all but guaranteed with 15 points a spot in the playoff places. Just a few games to go to confirm that we are safe as well from relegation. So that's my aim for this season, well and truly achieved. Yes, but a little bit of a gap now to top of the table. Altrincham, let's hope they have a dip in form. We will be playing a game in the National League in this episode against Totton, our rivals from the past two seasons in the National League South. But of course, the FA Trophy semi-final, we face Southend in our first match. It's Altrincham against Ebbsfleet. Ebbsfleet of the Enterprise National League South. So we could have got an easier match, but it is pretty much the top three in the National League all going off against each other. So let's get into the match. We have had a slight tactical switch as well. We've gone back to the direct counter-attack. This 5 at the back system just wasn't working. Players are too tired, so we have gone back to this 5 at the back system. In fact, actually, I'm just going to slightly tweak it as well. He's going to get a wing back and further forward. He's going to be a little bit more of a fullback, because Jeffries will tuck inside as the inside forward. That's what we'll do. Let's go to the match against Southend, who, you know, they're our rivals for the title, really, aren't they? Do we want to switch up the substitutes? Stuttle, I'll take. Upson as our midfield, as our thingy. Do we want a wide player in there? We've got Musa, we've got Jamner as the attacker. I feel like we want to swap out Musa for... we'll go Musa for Cavill. No, Musa for Miller, why not? There we go. So that's our substitutes. Let's go to the match then against Southend, who are, they're up there in the table. So it's going to be a tough match to keep on touch on. We have played them since the last episode. We'll go through our form in between the two episodes, and we were ahead in this match. I think it finished as a 2-2 draw, so we know we can go, toe to toe with them. We can take the match to them indeed, but as we don't have a kickoff highlight, that went on a little bit too long for me to think that we didn't have a highlight. They are playing quite a narrow formation, so perhaps a chance for us to let's go to balanced and maybe play them a bit wider, maybe change our approach to be wider than it is naturally, and kind of go round the outside of them effectively would be the aim, as they've got a chance and coming forward through boys, and we can't get to the ball. It's to Abrahams, Abrahams shoots. And maybe we're not going to, who needs to go to Wembley anyway? It's not needed. We are not in great form at the minute, and there doesn't seem to be a huge amount I can do to change it. Our players are very tired, even though it doesn't look like it. I keep on getting notifications saying they need to rest, blah, 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 blah. So things aren't, it looks like we're doing very well, being third in the table and whatnot, but things aren't going too great at the minute at Bath City, and it's come at a really bad time at the point of the season where you need to be in good form to end the season very well and achieve something. And I don't want this season to kind of peter out into a bit of nothingness, but there doesn't seem to be a huge amount we can do at the minute. Let's change it to time wasting and play for set pieces, because our set pieces, we used to be so good at set pieces, kind of the effectiveness of them has kind of worn off recently, and I'm not hugely sure as to why. We have had 2 shots, 1 on target, same as them. We've just not done a huge amount with them. Let's encourage the players because we need to, I want happy green smiley faces. We'll discourage long shots as the dugout recommends. And we have just the second highlight of the match, and they've got the ball and coming forward, which is not ideal, not what you want to see. Good interception by Alex Williams. Hanks has it. We are now playing at centre-back. He just is much better there. The failed kind of half-back CDM approach hasn't worked. Daniel Watts, who we're on a roller coaster of a relationship, he has made it very clear he would like to leave and wants a new contract and blah, 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 blah. But he's just scored for us. So, more of the same, please, Daniel. More of the same, and I might play you, and I might pay you a bit more. Just perform, and that's all I ask of my player. I ain't gonna give you a pay rise if you're gonna mess it up. Ramsey has it through to Odonko. Odonko shoots, and he has not been in good form as Odonko, which is annoying because neither is Stuttle, who is our backup striker. He has not been in good form since he's come back from an injury either. Neither of them are scoring particularly well at the moment, but we know through at half time, 1 apiece. We're still very much in this match with our new counter-attack, our old counter-attacking system that we've just gone back to. We never got rid of it, I suppose. It was just always in the background and we just didn't use it. Now is the time to use it. Go back to our roots, I suppose, and kind of muster up some good form for the last, I think it's 9 games of the season if we get through here. 8 games of the season, including, I don't know, something like that. But we need some good form. That is a horror tackle. If you could be sent off, that'd be lovely. That would be absolutely lovely. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Southend are down to 10 men. And they are playing without a centre midfielder. We're going to continue to play wide and stretch them a little bit. I might bring it a little bit narrower though. Let's up the tempo. Tired them out. Let's go a little less. Do we go less direct and play through them? Let's go. We'll keep it the same. There we go. We have got the chance then, with Southend down to 10 men, to take advantage of that. Let's encourage them. Let's go attacking. We have got the chance here to go to Wembley. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Potentially, and it's still potentially our only season in the National League, that have the potential to go all the way to Wembley. That I would take very much. Goodleaf has it to Gubbins, and Southend are playing through the middle again, as we expect. It's come out wide to Boys, and even though they're down to 10 men, they're playing the ball around us quite nicely here. Boys has it. They have shot and they've scored. And how are we losing to Southend when they're down to 10 men? How is this happening? It's just poor. Oh dear, we have got to demand more from our players. It's just poor from us. Right, we are going to make a change. We're making some changes. Stuttle is coming on for Odonko, who's had an absolute shocker, and Jamna is coming on for Ramsey, and I think we'll leave it at that for now. We might make another change a little bit later on, but it's very poor from us, isn't it? Surely, come on, they're down to 10 men, and we've just let them play around us, and Lawrence Ferdinand was in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh. How are we losing this? How are we losing? Let's bring on Thierry Miller and change him for Jeffries. Would switching them around do anything? No. Let's keep it like that then. Ferdinand's had a shocker. I'm blaming him. Demand more. Let's go very attacking, even though it's not going to do anything. Tactics, much higher, more direct. Is there anything else we can change? To muster something up? It's been a match of very few highlights. And I think that's our FA Trophy. I was so confident that we would, that with them down to 10 men, that we'd, with us in the ascendancy, we scored the last goal. I was so confident that we'd actually managed to get something from this match, and now they're just wasting time and seeing the game out, and it was very well managed from Southend. It's through to Lyndon Dykes, what's he doing at National League level now? It's shot, it's over the bar for a goal kick, and that's the end of that highlight, so nothing doing there. We have been FM'd. Look at that. We should have won this match. But that's it. We're out of the FA Trophy. And hopefully we'll never see this competition again. Hopefully we'll never see that competition again, because we should, and hopefully we will get promotion. But it's just, sorry, Bath, that sums us up at the minute. We are a very sorry team, and all of these players keep wanting a break. We don't have time for a break because we play Tottenham in a week. So I'll give you a little rest, but oh dear me, we got a bit of money from that game with a higher attendance, so we'll take that. But yeah, not great. Let's run you through the form then, and yeah, just one win in the last 5 games, including that draw to Southend. We beat Truro, who are bottom of the table, so that's not exactly something to shout about. We've got 7 games left of this season, and our form needs to turn around pretty sharpish. I'll see you for that Tottenham game in a moment. And we're back for this match against AFC Tottenham, our rivals from the past few seasons in the National League South. As you can see, though, we have made a couple of changes to the starting lineup. Odonkor retains his place up top, and Osdos, Oluwabori and Jeffries. But in the middle of the park, that's where we've made a couple of changes. Cottrell moves from DM into that central midfield, his channel midfielder role, because we've signed this guy, James Meredith. He was a youth player at West Brom, released by them at the end of his contract. 3 stars, could improve a lot. So we've brought him in on a decent contract. He already comes in as a starting midfielder at 17 years old. So hopefully we can get quite a bit of playing time out of him. And improve these attributes. Not the best at crossing, dribbling or finishing, but some of these mentals are looking great, and some of his physicals already looking pretty decent. I wonder, should we change from a channel midfielder to almost like not an advanced playmaker, maybe a midfield playmaker, and then have to have Cottrell as a midfield playmaker, have Ramsey as an attacking midfielder, and then Meredith, we'll keep him as a defensive midfielder. Actually, we'll leave it at that. So let's go to the match. We can actually forgot to select a couple more substitutes. Let's bring in who shall we bring into the team? Let's bring in Page. Why not? And then let's bring in. Should we bring in Watts? Let's bring in Watts. As you can see, a lot of unhappy players. We have brought in a couple of other loanees, by the way, on trial players released. David Curry, who looks alright. Blackwell, who looks alright. We're just scouting these out a little bit more. Morris, who looks okay. And then Brine here. But Burn, we'll go Burn. Not Brine, who's looking okay as well. But as I say, I think the pick of the bunch was Meredith. There was interest on him from Bradford City as well, who were quite high up the table, quite high up the league structure, so you can't help but think. We've got a decent player on our hands, then we'll give him the number 10, why not, just for the end of the season, because it's a bit vacant at the minute. Let's go to this, which is really a must-win match, to be honest. We're in that little bit of a struggle where we're struggling to get over the line to get playoffs confirmed, I think. That's the thing at the minute. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. And we'll see how we get on against AFC Tottenham. It's penultimate episode in this season. We'll have one more, which will see out the season next time out. That will come for you on Monday. Oluwabori wins the ball back, plays it to Cottrell. Cottrell in that different role for him. Woodthorpe plays it to Oluwabori in the corner, whips it in. Is there anyone there? No, it's headed away by Totten, and they can clear it away. And Shepherd has it. Can we win it back, please? No? Okay. Can we win it back now? Yes, we can. Cottrell has it again. Plays it a beautiful ball to Odonkor, who can get on the end of it, who shoots and scores his first goal in quite some time. And we take the lead against our rivals, AFC Tottenham. That's much needed. You can see that I'm quite relieved and almost a bit shocked that that's happened. There's another highlight straight away. I don't like the look of that. will happen here. A. Mitchell, is that Alex Mitchell, the ex-Lincoln City player, all the way down at this level? Surely it can't. Surely it can't be. He's a League One level defender, surely. Alex Williams has it. If we could get a second, that'd be lovely. Isaac Jeffries, what can you do? He's continuing his run. Can't beat his man yet. Straight to the byline. Plays it back to Alex Williams, who whips it in. Oluwabori's there. Can't get a header on it. Comes out to Cottrell. Woodthorpe, Oluwabori, and back to Woodthorpe. Playing some nice 1-2-3s here. Hanks plays it long again to Oluwabori. Whips it in. O'Donkel's there. He's got 2 in 2 minutes. What a start this is. 2 in 2 minutes. Oh, we're back. We are back. That is incredible. 2 not very similar goals, but 2 goals for O'Donker as well. And we are back into a 2-0 lead. And we remain, though, third in the table. We could do with Altrincham and Southend tripping up, really, today. Southend play Kettering, and Altrincham are losing at the minute to Barnet. Plenty of time, though, to go in these matches, so we're not going to get too far ahead. I know it's always done on alphabetical order, but we could always do with being able to see Altrincham and Southend score. Really, to be honest, Southend are leading, as you can see here in that corner box there. So we could do both of them slipping up at some point. We need them to slip up at some point this season if we're in with a chance of getting promoted. It's not in our hands anymore. We have to rely on results going our way as well, and all we can do is hope that we win. O'Donkor has got his hat-trick inside 25 minutes. That is stunning. Just when we need him to hit form, he's doing so, and that is exactly what we needed. We played a game in midweek where we just played one of those friendlies that you do to try and boost morale. We won 3-0. We're winning 3-0 here. We are still third, still 3 points off top, but we are closer to Altrincham now, just a point off second place. And a good win here could boost our goal difference and swing that in our favour as well. I think goal difference is already in our favour, but with recent results that might not be the case. Oluwabori has it, whips it in. O'Donkor back to Ramsey, who's got us a fourth. It's 4-0 inside 36 minutes, and that is this game well and truly gone. Never mind, it's offside. But you'd think this game is pretty much sorted anyway. Let's have a look, see if we can have a look at the league table. Our goal difference is 40 compared to Southend on 32 and Altrincham on 23. So we do have the best goal difference in the division. If we concede now, by the way, I'm going to be very worried. Cottrell has it, brings it forward from a Totten corner, beats his man. We do have the best goal difference in the division, as I was saying, which is good as an extra point when it's as tight as it is. It is a three-way title fight, and it's Cole Ramsey who does get our fourth. No hint of offside there. Alex Williams with the assist, who I think has secretly been one of the better players this season. Gets a lot of praise from me. Anyway, we are 4-0 up against Totten. Not a bad way to continue the progress this season. We've had a lot of shots. I'm very happy. Meredith, how's he doing on debut? He's on a 7.2, which, to be fair, when the team's winning 4-0, makes him look fairly average, but not a bad debut anyway. He is obviously tiring a little bit, given he's a youth player and his stamina stats won't be particularly high. But O'Donkor on a hat-trick, Ramsey on an 8.0, Cottrell on 7.7, Jeffries having a good game on a 7.9 as well. And we've done all of this on a cautious mentality. Ridiculous, isn't it? It just doesn't make any sense. We're comfortable. We're comfortable. A clean sheet, though, would be great, and I will regret saying those words. And I've said those for a reason, because I know exactly we're going to concede in this highlight, because that's just how it works. As soon as you start to think, okay, good result and a clean sheet, that's when you start to think they're going to score. And of course, they have scored. If we've scored 4 goals in the first half, there's no reason to say they won't score 4 goals as well. So we need to be careful. Let's mind out, because we had this a couple of games ago. We raced into a 4-0 lead, and then it came back to 4-2. We did win the game 5-2 in the end, but you just get a bit nervous, don't you? They're pushing for another goal. Woodthorpe wins it back though to Hanks and Avenel, and Avenel's given it away. It's a save by Ferdinand, a deflected shot. Ferdinand picks it up, but that, we have to be careful here. Clears it away. Oluwabori can't win the header, but it comes out to Woodthorpe, and that is the end of the highlight. We are going to make some changes. Meredith is looking actually not as tired as I thought he would be. We can't bring Woodthorpe on because we don't have a wide defender in our ranks. Let's bring on Upson, I think, actually. Let's bring on Upson for Avenel. And let's bring on Jamner, I think, for Meredith. And then let's bring Ramsey. Is it Ramsey that we play? No, it's Cottrell that we play in that holding spot. So let's go with that for now. I think that'll do. Odonkor has got his hat-trick, which does make me think we should bring him off and try and get Stuttle a goal as well. We'll do that towards the 70th minute, I think. But we've scored 4 goals from an XG of 1.15. Not a bad day's work for Gatlin Odonkor. Altrincham had levelled it, but they have gone back behind now against whoever they're playing. My memory doesn't recall about 10 minutes ago. We've made that change, and let's bring on Thierry Miller as well. For Oluwabori, we've got one more change to make in a little bit. Altrincham dropping points. No such luck, though, at the minute for Southend. It's 3-2 in that match. Brilliant. What a great game that is. Southend still leading Kettering 1-0. James Acaster, can you do us a favour? That would be nice. We could do with more drop points from either of those two sides. Jamner has it. Comes out to Miller, our substitutes. All of our substitutes combining there, it seemed. Comes out to Upson, Woodthorpe, Jamner, Williams. Woodthorpe whips it in. Can't get anything on it. Comes out to Ramsey, who plays it back in. Miller can't get anything on it. It's a corner kick. And I imagine the end of the highlight. No, we get to see the corner kick. That's a rare thing for us. Cottrell, what can he do? Does he play it short or whips it in? He whips it in. Does anyone get a header on it? Upson does. Another corner. 2 in a row. Cottrell has it. Does he play it short? There is someone there. He'll whip it in, I imagine. He does. No one's there, and it's headed away by Totten. Comes out to Ramsey, who's played it long, and it will be dealt with by Totten, and it's a throw-in for us. 9 minutes left of this match. That's the end of that highlight. Southend lead the league table as it stands. It is a 3-way fight, and we are the third dog in that fight. So we're going to have to hope that luck is on our side, as is some good form. But a win in a friendly, and this win will do us a bit of good for the. Why is it as soon as I start speaking about this team in positive lights, they do something to let me down? Like, as soon as you start, it's disallowed. So I should just wait before I speak. As soon as I get excited that we're doing something, then this happens, and then as soon as something else happens, this happens. It's all a thing. But 4-1, it looks like that will be the end scoreline. We'll take it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That is indeed the end of that match. Well done, guys. That was a good win for us. Let's leave the match. And what shall we do? Anything? No? Smashing. Right, well, I will see you for the final 2 games of the season against Dagenham and Redbridge and Morecambe. Is going to be a very, very tight run-in. We are just 3 points off the top of the table, and I will see you very soon.